Right, I'm going to come on tomorrow because I'm just trying to catch up on a few bits that I didn't catch up on before because I was tidying and then I had to go to the shops in the Muggle world. And then I was just catching the sun go down. And something happened, but I'll tell you about that tomorrow because that was weird. Or not weird, maybe, in my world. I know there's nobody there at the minute, but I'm just getting this out. So, I just noticed Lifting the Lid was on channel and the lovely Robin. And there was just something I just caught because I was just flicking through a little bit. So I'm trying to catch up on all sorts of different things. And I might put the pictures up. I'll snip it out and I'll put it on my community post. But there was a bit in it where it went on about the number 7. And we all know normally every day when I'm on, I'm always going, oh, number 7, number 7, number 7. Is the number 7's always following me. 17, but it's number 7, number 7. 7 Heaven, and all that sort of thing. Hi, Ricardo. Now, most of you know, if you're off my channel, I'm always going on about the number 7. And hi, Effie, are you ready for this one? And if you watch Lifting the Lid, you'll see it in the part of his video he put up. So they were talking about Adam and Eve, and Adam and Eve add up to 7. And hi, Mark, and it's they were separated and then they came back together, the atoms I was talking about in like The Wrinkle in Time. So, hi, Paul from Newcastle and Flatball. So, it's the merging back of the consciousness, I keep saying the higher state of consciousness, with the subconsciousness, because the subconsciousness is very, very important as well. Hi, Rachel Pixie, where I'm always saying, I say it, but I say it as in the spiritual merges back with the physical, like the film The Dark Crystal. I just nearly spat my tea out. This is what I've been saying all along. Every day. Because this is what's going on. Hi, John Binney. Hi, love from Scotland. So, does anyone get what I'm saying? I always shouting out 777, not 777, but 7, and then the whole, emerging. It's a dark crystal thing that a lot of us know about that are into all this sort of stuff. But to just see that on his channel was like, because me and Robin were going to do a bit of a chat, but we haven't done a chat yet, and it was like, there it is, the merging back of the 2 parts that were one, like in the dark crystal that are separated. And they found each other again, and there was only a part of time to do that. So to see that 7 match up with and 17 in the house right now as I'm speaking, now it's gone to 18, but I'm talking about the number 7 as 6 there. I need thumbs up to get a 7. I'm always going on about 7, so missed you early. Oh, it's all right. I'm just not coming on after. I'm going to come on tomorrow instead. I've got a lot to catch up in stuff I'm watching, and because I just saw that, and I was like, that is just a big validation in a way for me of. And I always talk about the spiritual and the physical world merging. That's what's happening. And I feel like I'm in a parallel universe at the minute because there's a lot of people awakening, and a lot of us say on this side, on the maybe subconscious side that, or not the subconscious side, the conscious side that, all the way around. That a lot to do with this virus and all that is a big awakening for people, and it will help them come to the other side of the things that people say you can't see when you can sense them, because we have senses, if anyone gets what I'm saying. So to see that, and something that I've just seen with the sun again that I'll talk about tomorrow, was just like, well, that's what I'm always talking about. And the number 7, don't I? I do. I do, who's normally in chat. So I'm like, wow. Where they got that from, I don't know, but it's quite good. Adam and Eve, Tom, as we know off some other channels. But yeah, add those up, comes to 7. They're merging both back together. And saying about Satan and the serpent is the ego. Well, yeah, the ego is the one that sort of stops you, the false ego. But I'll put it up on my community page. You go on my community page, I'll snip the little picture out and put it on there. There's 2. There's 2 little pictures, so I'll have to put 2 separate ones up. But I just nearly spat my tea out. A lot of things I'm going through at the minute, and a lot of things and people that I've spoke to about, more of the, what we'd say, the spiritual side of things, are just, it's all adding up and linking up. I'm like, oh. Does anyone get what I'm saying? Just thought I'd come and share it. How is everybody anyway? Because I'm not staying and I'm watching something. I'm watching a bit of light language. Yes. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. I hope they wake soon, Dolly. I think my family Well, they're gonna get abruptly awoken, like I kept saying, it's a big awakening for the world, even though that stuff's like, but it's gonna send them into a bit of starting to go into their higher consciousness of, you know, I can't even explain it. You know what I'm talking about. Has to happen, I think. I'm having vivid dreams. Do you know what, Rachel? I'm glad you've said that. I'll write that down because I've been having more vivid dreams lately in the last couple of this week, basically. This week. Um, yeah, we should do, John. We'll have to just sort something out where when I've got time. But I just seem to have no time for anything. If time's just going, and then I'm like, oh my God, is it that time already? I don't know what day is it? Is it Friday? I'm like, I don't know what day it is. I don't know what week it is. Probably don't even know what year it is. I don't know. I just don't know. I just turn around and I'm like, what? What time? I haven't got enough hours in the day. Um, oh, mm. Are you what your wife is as well? Good. Always enjoy your positivity. Thanks, Ricardo. It's a frequency. Was listening in afternoon planting seeds. Oh, that's good. I'm okay, just struggling with Toby every time I'm on the phone. He's thinking I'm put. Oh, dreams have gone back to childhood dreams. Yeah, it's funny because a lot of stuff that's coming in, it seems to be like things are changing and it's going back to what you used to do. Like we should be dreaming because it is part of our, what we're supposed to be doing of the subconscious, when we're there in that realm, all coming together. So it's making more sense to me. And I've been writing them down. I've been remembering little bits. There was one the other day where it was 3 people I stood with. I can't remember what they were saying. I wrote something down the other day as well. I think I've written them down somewhere. But yeah. And you had a really weird dream last night as well. Paul from Newcastle, you've just reminded Ismail, you all remind me. Last night, when I said there's that vibration thing that goes on, like as if it's a bit of an earthquakey thing. That was last night again. That's coming stronger and stronger every year. That is like it's like a vibration in your body, but it feels like there's a mini earthquake going off, but there isn't. I like to dream and let the dream play. Yeah. High conscious evolution. So yeah, I forgot you just reminded me. I'll have to write that down for tomorrow because I'm going to be talking about all that sort of stuff tomorrow. I'm going to leave it tonight for I'll have a little break. I keep getting super hot. I just get the vibration things, but then I guess that's probably a thing as well, isn't it? Because it's heat frequency. And I've saw the sun blue before and spinning, and it was personally I saw it with my eyes like, what? I was just stood there going, I could actually look at the sun without being blinded. I was like, it's gone like violet-y blue, but I'll talk about that tomorrow. I wrote it down as fast as I could. Yeah, it might sound like that, Rachel, because I can't explain it. Body feeling very, yeah. So we know it's good vibes coming in, stuff happening, as well as the other stuff happening in 3D. But it's all part of the same thing, which I'll be talking about tomorrow. So yeah, I remember what you've said, and I'll write that down. I had an orb in yesterday. What does that mean? Oh, have you ever had them before? Well, there's a lot of things going on with orbs. It's energy. There's a lot of energy about, and yeah, the circle around the sun, that's corona, isn't it? The corona or whatever. I don't know. There's corona up there and corona down. Yeah, so think about all the viruses saying is matching up with as above, so below and all that. Well, what I believe to be orbs at the minute is it's energies anyway, and it can be yours, and it can be ones being sent from other places and other things. So do you know what colour it was? All to do with a lot of things. You could say, vibrations from other places and other things and other beings. Do you know what colour it was, Doom Show? White. Yeah, it will be white. I've had a lot of pure white light. I think, well, as far as I know, pure white light is like source. So that's good. But there's a lot of source energy coming in because this thing is like massive what's coming in. When people talk about the shift of consciousness, like what I was saying before with the two realms coming together, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind is the physical and the spiritual is which just looking at the sky, which is what I was talking about before. What I'm always banging on about every day with the number 7, and yeah, I'm going to put it on my community post, that little picture. Green orb and 2 dots following behind. I've had a green and orange orb. Yeah. I'm not big on orbs, but I'm beginning to see what they are. What's everyone up to this weekend? I'm spring cleaning. I've been spring cleaning. In the garden, hopefully, putting a new archway up. a new gateway, a new gateway to other realms. Because my other one's broke, so I've got a new one, and hopefully be chilling out, planting some flowers that I've still got that I've had to bring back in to take back out. Um, doing the world meditation. I think over here did we say it will be Sunday AM in the morning. Can't remember again. I've lost track again. But I've got to tell my sister because we're doing that. We're gonna sit up for that and do it. Um, for everything, for all realms and the children and everything and everything and everything. A new gateway portal. Yes, I've just been learning about gateways and I'm starting to see, I'm like, yeah, portals as well, Doom Show, Last Train Out, orbs, things. That's how you can go through certain stuff. Yeah, it's all mad. It's all mad and exciting on the uh on the realms, the other realms of the spiritual stuff is just amazing with what's going on at the minute. I can't even speak, see. I'm just like, I don't know what's just happened with the sun, what I was looking at before, but if anyone if anyone sees the colour, the blue, like I'm always going on about the electric blue, but violet blue, blue in the middle and violet on the outside, like electric, like I'm thinking, I'm thinking a lot of things. Hi, Shamrock. Prime Disclosure's recent vid is pretty interesting. I've not seen his recent vid. I normally watch it every morning with a cup of tea, unless I've got distracted by Finn. I didn't watch it this morning, so I don't know if I'm going to go, oh my God, because I normally do, because I resonate a lot with Prime Disclosure. So don't tell me. And I also saw a golden cube. I looked at the sun. I'll tell you tomorrow more, but within that, I saw a golden cube and was like, right, okay, I'll write it down with the golden cube. The golden cube. I can still see yellow now over there. That is weird. Golden cube. And then the sun went bright yellow. This is when it was going down. So, yes, I see blue orbs. Yeah, I don't mean just blue orbs. This was within me inner eye, my mind's eye. And yeah, I've had blue in, but the pure white light now seem to be just pure white light. Yeah, Kara Sala is, oh, so there's just mad things going on. When it's dark and cloudy, I've noticed a blue, green, purple glow. My neighbour sees it too. Have not seen purple in a while. Yeah, it's more of a violet, so it's like a light blue with a violet round it, like a violet, not like purple. Like purple to me is like a dark purple, like a violet colour's like a bluey purple, very light, sort of like a white as well, if you get what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like what you get with the flame, which is funny because it's the sun anyway. So yeah, if you get what I'm saying, I just say keep looking out at different things, especially the stars, especially the sun. And keep an eye out for orbs and everything, because I think I was going to come on tonight, but I'm going to leave it till tomorrow night because I just want to chill out a bit. But I think I'll come on my computer tomorrow because you'll probably see them maybe in the background. That'll be catch them sometimes. I haven't been on my computer for ages, with the lighting. The camera's a little bit better on there. So, Dolly, the children are being rescued. Yes, they are being rescued. That's why I'm chilling out as well, because the thing is, people are going to see this. I said you're going to see it, and it's slowly going to come out, and it's going to be hard for some people to see. But we also need to take time out. I don't mean we're not looking. Do you know what I mean? But got to vibe up in the strength for everybody else, sort of thing. So I've not looked at anything today, so I know people are looking around and they're seeing certain things, and certain things going to trickle out more. And the mainstream media is going to try and say, oh, it's something else, or oh, the pictures aren't real, or whatever. But basically, we know what's coming. It's going to be took down anyway. So you know. So, yeah, I don't know what you mean by that middle class moment. Puppets and marionettes look up. I look up, but it's all within you anyway. You know? See? I'm getting a ringing in the ears now. You'll trigger some people. I don't think you're a puppet if you look up. I don't know what you meant by that, because you can still look up, but it's all within you as well. I've just seen something and seen it in my mind's eye as well, but it was still what I saw in the sky. So, but I don't know exactly what you were saying because you didn't really elaborate on it. So if you just got kicked out by, it just might look like you're being funny, because don't forget, when people text on here, it can look funny. Yeah. And yeah, you got to remember there's a lot of people open to a lot of stuff in this chat. So, explain yourself properly instead of putting a little thing like that. John Binney, how would you describe the portal? I better leave this 33. Oh, there's normally 33, it's 35 now. Yeah, but 33 is a master number, it's not evil. Well, I think it looks like all planets, all the different dimensions have of what they say, of what I've seen, they seem to have a sort of core hole sort of thing. You know, I don't know. We'll have this chat tomorrow anyway, and everyone can dip in a little bit and I'll see what you're all saying as well. That's what I mean, Effie. It's chill out. We're going to need it. This whole... What is the sun doing? This whole like I said, lockdown things for everyone to chill out, because they need the strength of... Can you imagine being at work? I know there's some people still at work that are working long hours and all that, and then all this comes out. They're not... Do you know what I mean? You need to rest up for what's coming. Yeah, but you need to elaborate more. We've talked about 0 point. I was talking about 0 point the other day. Getting the strings. Oh my God. You need to elaborate more on what you're saying, because people won't know what you're saying in chat. What's coming? Well, if you don't know what's coming with rescuing the kids, you're soon going to find out. You know, I don't want to keep going on about it, because you're going to see it, and, you know, I don't want to keep repeating all that when it's out there for everyone to see. Well, be glad that you have to work from home, because, like I said, what's about to come out, you're not really going to want to be at work when you find out. So, you know, you want to be in the comfort of your own home. Like I said, the lockdown more than people think it is. It's a calm time of retreating before the storm hits, you know. Yeah, I did hear Bob Dylan's song about murder most foul, about... Yeah, I don't know if that was him like shouting out to the other side, or if he is one of the good sides. I don't know, but yeah, I've heard that about the murder of JFK. Funny how he's brought that out 30 years after, because we all know, you know, it's a lot to do with JFK and what he was trying to shout out, and then obviously you've got the JFK Jr. thing, which is amazing. How did I find out about what's coming? Through a letter. A letter in the alphabet. Q. You only have to go around the internet and you can see it everywhere anyway. Yeah, it's a calm before the storm, exactly. So, you know, people thought this was the storm of the virus. No, this is the calm before the storm. So, you know, I don't know if he is. That's another thing. Someone was talking today, a friend, and he was like, yeah, but like all these celebrities and that, this, that, and the other, and it can't be. I went, this is where people are going to have a breakdown. It's flipping, it's massive. It's to do with celebrities, it's to do with this, it's to do with that. Hi, Candice, did you hear about the missing Kennedy? Yeah, I did hear about the missing Kennedy daughter. I think someone sent it to me. Yeah, in the canoe. Not that trying to not kill that family off, is it not? That seems a bit weird, doesn't it? Or whatever's happening there. I hope she was saved, actually, or whatever, but not a coincidence, really, is it? Not a coincidence when they were singing and all that. Yeah, letter. We got a letter through the door. Oh. But yeah, it's like I said, it's multi-layered. You know, you've got your celebrities, you've got this, that, and the other. You've got... It's just massive. And then you say, you know, but why are people like that? Like I said, there's people that care and there's people that don't care. Those people don't care. Yeah, lots of hospitals are empty because the virus is nothing to do with what they're saying it is. Either they put one out, but the Alliance are going about doing something else. So, yeah, they're getting ready for what's coming. They're The deep state is so evil. I can't wait till I know they are of what we would class as evil. So that's why I'm saying you've got to take a bit of chilling time out, because you're seeing snippets now. That's just a trickle. Wait till the floodgates open, because we know it's going to happen. It has to happen for people to see. So yeah, like Trump said, it's going to be a painful 2 weeks. Even if that means it's going to be for them as well, because they're all, But like I said, I'm chilling out a little bit, ready for when it happens, because I know there might be people coming on my channel, or, people getting a bit, guess we'll see. But yeah, just wanted to come on and say hi and just say about that number 7 again. So there could be power cuts. I don't know. People are saying, yeah, there is. And then Q said 10 days of darkness, but he didn't. He said 10 days of, I can't say it, darkest, which means that it's a book. I can't say it properly. It's a book where a guy goes and saves a little girl. So it's about saving the kids. But guess we'll see. More like emergency broadcast, and more like on the lines of, it's going to be quite dark for them. They're going to be sitting ducks in the dark, aren't they? Sitting ducks in the dark. Because if they can't communicate, because they communicate through Facebook, Instagram, the social media platforms, you've seen Ellen DeGeneres and everyone acting all weird. We know what's going on. What? No, I won't, Tyler. Nothing to do with you. No. Do you want to come on YouTube and say hiya? The thing is, who's commenting there? Middle class mama want. I don't know what you're going on about. Yeah, viewpoint of just seeing what's around, but I still don't get what you're going on about. When people write little sentences, it's like you need to write a bit more. Yeah, that's why I don't think there'll be power cuts and that. There might be a few platforms going down, like Facebook, Instagram, social media, because we don't need them, to get the truth out. So it cuts all social media off the mainstream media, because they're the ones that are not reporting on the truth. Did you see Austin Beanbart on YouTube? He says he's baby Q. No, there's a guy out there saying he's Q. Apparently, I've not seen it, and Q wouldn't do that anyway. That person who people are following saying Q is not Q. Q's not even one person anyway. So that person who's saying that is a joke. But there's loads of people following him, probably because they're new to Q. As if. Yeah, the noose does appear to be tightening. Of course it does. Yeah, hang on a minute. Son's moaning because he can hear me upstairs, because he's a mad male, this one. The one who shouts out on his computer all the time. Oh. Yeah, the whole thing with, what did you just say there? Oh, it's cold. Need to get the heat on. The whole thing with, what did someone just say then? Sorry, I'm just sitting on a packet of crisps. The whole thing with, let me see, what did someone... Yeah, it's going to get worse before it gets better, basically, because it is, if you think this is bad, of what you're just seeing, some people don't even know the half of it, what they do to these children. I know a bit of it, but I don't know, there'll be a lot worse. So it's getting people prepared for what they might be hearing and seeing, but it is going to get worse before it gets better. But that's how things normally, sorry, I'm just snuggling up. That's how things normally work out in the end. You have to see the dark, like I said before. Things are going to get worse before they get better, but they're going to get better quickly, because once this is unearthed, which is what's happening, that's how we start rebuilding these people, kids, our earth again, as in the way we want it to be, the way it's supposed to be, before the corrupt ones came in with all that stuff of maybe who they really are, what they really are, because nobody really knows. We go on about people go on about different things on different truth platforms, and it's no one can really say, well, it's not that, it's not this, because truly, we've been lied to since day dot. So, hey ho. But we know there's a change, and we know it's changing, and it is here right now. So, you're going about the timelines. I can tell because of the energy that's in the white light energy that's in, people saying that they're getting energies coming in like Doom Show before, probably not seen them before. You can see them through your camera and stuff. You can see them without, they're very tiny people. But it is all coming in. But we need technology as well. Technology is not all bad, it just needs to be in balance. So, yes. Yeah, it's your choice, Candice. Like, I don't really want to be feeding into a lot of it and looking here and looking at that, because I know enough that I don't need to know the rest of it, because I do know, being on Q for a long time, I do know some of the sickening things, and it's absolutely sickening. So when it all comes out, I won't be looking at all that. I'll watch a bit like the Saving the Kids, because yeah, but it's that awareness. I don't need to be in it. Some people will go and probably do that because they're nosy, but at the end of the day, it's going to destroy you a little bit. But then again, a bit of ascension, you get destroyed with trauma and that, and then we start working together and working up. I've not really been looking, Sharon, but the thing is, it is happening because that was the whole point of the plan. It's about human rights abuse, and it's about the children, and Q was always about the children. And Joe Maspose on Twitter is talking about certain things about it. So we're just waiting. We've been patiently waiting, but I've not gone looking at anything because I choose not to at the minute. It's up to the people to go and do the digging. It's up to you what you want to see when it actually comes out. To be aware. I know I cried all yesterday. I know, to be aware, all you have to really be is aware. You don't have to go into the whole ins and outs of everything, because it is very, very, very disturbing. And even if you've got a very strong mindset, it's still disturbing. When certain police found out in America of what Hillary was supposed to have done with Umar Abedin, they had to have psychic therapy sort of thing, and some of them were sick. Do you know what I mean? Because it was that disturbing that you just think these things don't happen. You think about films like snuff films and horror films, and people sit there going, I like my horror films. I've never liked horror films. Well, they put truth in front of your face in films as well. So think about that. That's all I'm saying. That's why I've never ever been into horror films. I think they're awful. Some people think, oh yeah, well, it's only horror, it's only make believe. Is it really? No, it's not. So if you think about yeah, Hostel and all that, there's one for you. Just saying, just being truthful, saying it as it is. Sometimes you can't be wrapped up in cotton wool, because this is how we got here in the first place, all swept under the carpet, and people thinking things aren't real, and people not wanting to look because they want to look the other way, and they want to be mollycoddled. Well, this is where it happens, and it's going to be put in front of people's faces. But it's up to you to choose how much you want to know about. You don't have to know the ins and outs of everything. That's what I mean. I've never liked them movies. Never. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's up to you. This is what I'm saying. It's up to you the amount you want to know or not know, but just know, it's not been good. Some people are going to choose not to really want to know. Yeah, there is that mama one about where people have, give kids to certain places and thought they were giving them to good people, and they're going to find out these so-called good people weren't good people. This is what I say about be careful how to judge a book by its cover, because some people act all nicey and they're not. They're like the evilest people here. You know what I mean? And then you've got people who, you know, you think are not like, oh, you're not this and that, and oh, you swear, or you do this and you do that, oh, you get triggered, you're not like perfect and all blah blah blah. Yeah, we're just real people. We're not pretending to be something we're not. These people are actors. Actors. No wonder Tom Hanks always played the nice guy, didn't he? And always played the nice part in his life and out of his life. Funny that, isn't it? The wolves in sheep's clothing. But don't forget, we're also the wolves in sheep's clothing, I would say, because we're not sheep. We're the ones who woke up. Didn't see us coming, did they? Little star seeds, whatever you want to say. Didn't see us little wolves, did they? Or maybe we're something else. We weren't going along with the sheep. We were like, what? Nah. And now the hunters are being hunted. So yeah. Ugh. Well, there's some weird things going on, but we'll save this chat for tomorrow because I'm going to be talking about off realm stuff, energies, maybe ET sort of thing, who knows, and all that. You didn't get a notification, well, that's no surprise, is it? I just randomly came on, so, all that sort of stuff, energy, Stargates. Let's have a big, random, big, massive chat about that. Just something different while all this stuff is going on, tomorrow evening it'll be. So, yeah, I'm just going to go and finish off watching a few bits I haven't caught up in because I've no time to do anything at the minute. It's like time's just what is time. Have you seen... Well, he has so many teeth. Well, won't surprise me if they are all reptilians, you know what I mean? Just saying. Anyway, this is a crazy place we live in. But anyway. Yeah, bit like Paul for Newcastle, like a bit like funny vibes because he was too nicey. Do you know what I mean? When you get people who are too nicey, they're the ones you've got to watch out for. They are some. I'm not saying everybody is, but sometimes the ones who are too nicey, you think, got a bit of a mask on you. Not everybody. I'm just saying, but when you get that vibe. So anyway, Awakening Truth. Hi. So thanks everyone for coming in. JP, Tapper, Awakening Truth, Unleashed, Zal, Paul from Newcastle, Effie, Ricardo, where we go one, we go all, Mary, Scott Ferguson, Mark, Sharon. Is it Faisal? Probably said your name wrong, sorry. You know what I'm like. Middle class number one. Captain Sea Kelp. I always want to say Captain Sea Salt. Candice. Yeah, well, imagine what Trump's known and how he's and how the amount of people who've gone against him are going to have egg on the face soon. I can't wait. What he's doing for people, along with the Q and the Alliance, and people don't even know. They're going to be so embarrassed. I mean, it's not their fault. Like, I'm not saying it like that, but hopefully they'll be able to. Well, they will see. Who else is in? Did I say Mark? Dunno. Ollie. Sorry if I miss anyone's names that I can't see. Did I say Candice? ABC Dreadlock. Conscious Evolution. John Binney. Shamrock 1966. Tapper. The Doom Show, Last Train Out. I don't know if I've missed any. Have I missed anybody? Ziggy Zay, Flatball. Yeah. And whoever might be there lurking or that I may have missed out, it's just hard to keep scrolling up the bloody thing. Just being truthful, I can't be bothered so much. Right, anyway, Keith Miles as well, we've got there as well. So, and someone called, is it Castrop said? Probably said it wrong, but you know who you are. Yeah, and you can make a donation to PayPal if you like to, or if you don't want to, you don't have to. It's starting to kick off. I think it's Easter next week, and it's saying about Good Friday, Passover. So just seeing, that's why I say keep calm, be aware of what's going on, but try to get into a zone where you've got things that can sort of take you out of that little realm for a bit, when you're feeling a bit. And can I just say, is anyone noticing their eyes change colour? Because mine are going a bit lighter. I swear they were darker. They used to be a bit darker. I know it doesn't look like it on here. I mean, when I'm looking in the mirror at my eyes, I've got hazel eyes and they seem to be, the orange in them seem to be going down. I don't know if that sounds weird, but anyway. And there's Sue Clark there. So I'm going to go. So it was just a little chat, but I will be on tomorrow and we'll talk about out of this world stuff, like sort of stuff, if you want to. Yeah, now slowly releasing more pictures of people being healed, preparing slowly. That's what I mean. I'll just say that before I go. They have to do it slowly to prepare, especially the sleeping. I mean, it's bad enough for us anyway, to prepare them so they know these bits are coming out and then they're seeing, and then you're like, oh, right, this is happening. Where are these kids? Oh, it's not nice. And then all the other stuff coming out. They're not like shebang in your face. So it's the rollout now coming into Easter and all that, and what's going to come. So that's how I think it's doing it. Thank you, Janine, for always being here. I love to see you. Bye, everybody. And remember, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, I love you all too. It's just that thing of we're all doing it together. We're all in it together. Everyone's talking about different things on YouTube. We're all here for everybody because I know you go to other places as well. That's what we're doing. The world's in it together. So, people talk about alien invasions and that, oh, it's going to be like, well, this virus was really, wasn't it? Because it's that virus, then people, that side, you know what I mean? So in that sense, we're all in it together. It's been it is a bit like, flipping that sort of film. What is it? Independence Day. Because we're going to be having a proper one. Imagine a world party that's going to go off when all these bastards have been taken down. That's all I'm saying. Yep, keep vibing. High negativity lowers energies. It definitely does. I'm gonna have to look at my eyes. I'm just saying, I've just been noticing weird things within myself because of certain things I'm doing. So my eyes, you won't be able to tell in there. I don't know what colour they look to, but my eyes are hazel and they used to have more orange in. And when I look in the mirror in the morning, I'm like, what? It's like things are clearing up, like the darkness or the I know this sounds really weird, the 2020 vision. Oh my God. Don't know. Crystalline DNA. I don't know. I'm just talking out loud here to myself. Children before disclosure. Yeah. I think that Keith Mills. Children before disclosure. See before. Yeah. I think that they've got to save the children. There's lots of disclosure going to become after the children. There's a lot of disclosure going to come of what happened and their stories and that. But there's so much disclosure. It's so multi-layered. Think of all the truth communities. Where we are, what we live on, who we are, is there ETs, as in extraterrestrials, they could be coming from lands over there, not up there, all that sort of thing that everyone talks about in the Q community, in the truthing community, that they call conspiracy, because remember, they're all conspiracies, that will start gradually rolling out, but the most important thing at the minute is the children. That's the most important at the minute. So I've talked about that. So tomorrow we're going to have a chat on otherworldly things, just for a bit of a change, with everything that's going on. If people are feeling a little bit down about stuff, I think I'm not sure. Roxanne's doing a karaoke, and I think she's put me on it because I did something for you, like guys over there. After that, I'll put up after on my community page. But check my community page out because I'm going to put the number 7 of about what it was. I was just like, spat my tea out nearly. So yeah, but let us know in the comments if anyone's noticed anything with their eyes, or maybe you're not looking because it's just one of them things. You look in the mirror to brush your teeth or do your makeup, brush your hair. Maybe you're not really looking. 2,100 kids rescued in C8. Well, this is what I mean. So there's a link there. There'll be mainstream saying, oh, it's rubbish, it's this, that, and the other, but it's very deep pit of shite to sort through. It definitely is all, and you get through it, but it goes on forever. I'm wondering how we're going to pin stuff on all of our local, because they've got everything. They've got everything in place. Remember, this was what I read out earlier on, a multi-layered year thing. This is why it's took so long. This is why it's took years, so they've got everything. Thank you, Jennifer. So I don't know if I'm making sense to anyone, but whatever, Yeah, I think that conscious evolution, my eyes look more pastel. They might not to you lot on here, but to me, they're going like a pastel-y greeny, because obviously I had a bit of greening because my eyes are hazel, but yeah, it just makes sense, totally makes sense to me. So maybe I'm turning it, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm off a different, do you know what I mean? Maybe who knows? My eyes are hazel too, do they? Mine change colour anyway because of the colours that are in them, but they just seem different. To me, they do. Go and check your eyeballs, everybody. Your eye colour, if you've ever really looked at them. But yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it was. I caught that. It was good. It was good. Walk like an Egyptian. So anyway, I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye. Yeah, soft colour, definitely softer. Softer. So yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye. Cheers for coming in. Bye. Where we go, one we go. Yeah, thanks. First writer, have you noticed? This lighting's really bad, but they are. Go back to some of my older videos. I'm sure they're not. Well, They are to me in my mirror. I don't know what they look like on camera, but yeah, check your eyeballs. Go and check your eyeballs, folks. The message of today is go and check your eyeballs right now. I bet you all go and do it. I bet you all go and do it. Right. Smell you later. Bye.